We're with my friend Suji today, and his boob token. Oh gosh. Yeah, enjoy that, guys. So he's going to be profiling his Majespector deck that you saw in the match. So without further ado, I'll let him take over.
Alright, you guys. I'm doing 3 of Fox. Wait, do I need? Should I?
Yeah, turn around.
Yeah. Alright, so 3 Fox, 3 Boku, 3 Cat, 2 Toad, 1 Luster, 1 Kieran.
Don't forget the helmet.
These are the monsters. 3 pots of
somebody
durability.
needs to find a helmet and just like
3 Power Demise. 2 Terraforming, Secret Village, and Majesty's Pegasus.
Secret Village, that's like extra helmets.
That card's $40 now. I cannot believe it.
I'm actually glad I got it way before it actually went up.
Yeah,
As you guys remember, when I got the Dark Magician deck and stuff, is when I got it. Alright, so the 4 counter traps, strikes.
Hey, can you breathe with that helmet on so tight?
Chaos Trap Holes. 3 Magisters, Majespector Tempest.
So many traps, man.
2 Tornado.
How do you have room for monsters?
2 Storming Air Force, 2 Pendulum Reborn, 2 Rivalry.
Is there anything you'd like to explain about that, Suji?
Of course, I'm going to come back to everything. Okay, so for the extra deck, I have Acid Golem, Nightmare Shark, Totem Board. I'll go into this so much, it's not even funny. This card, once you have like a decent board, you're always going to go nowhere. 1 Grab Pulse, the Utopia Engine, 1 Magister, Abyss Dweller against BA and Monarchs, whatnot, Diamond Direwolf, Trapeze Magician. This comes up quite often. UOTK, Lightning Chidori, Carousel, Heartland Draco, Dinosaur, or Ignister. How do you make I forget their names every time.
Luster.
I have a Luster on the deck.
When the skill gets popped, they don't want
So there is a combo play?
So I'm going to go back to the deck, explaining it a little bit, you guys. I just wanted to show my deck first, so if you wanted to see information behind my deck, I'll go ahead and get started. So this is the deck I took to Nats, and I'm actually kind of really surprised. There are a lot of well-known players I ran into. I actually got knocked out in round 7. It was a bit depressing. It was against a Ray Rapper player. Yeah, he was actually, I gotta give him credit that he made it so far into round 7, because I actually, my 2 losses that day were 2 Monarchs until I lost to him. So yeah, I run 1 Kieran, getting ready for that ban list. I'm just kidding, but it was interesting because Vexicus actually talked about this, how he left at 1. This card's without a doubt your strongest card in the deck, but it doesn't come up often. So you actually you're gonna summon it when you finally have established one. So you're not actually, there's no way to turbo this out into Majespectors, unfortunately, because the deck lacks high scales, and you're pretty much gonna recycle it by returning this mostly during your opponent's turn into your hand. Because if this goes to the extra deck, the only way to bring it out is from Pendulum Reborn, and we don't run high scales past 5. So 1 Luster. This actually helps you increase your game state money. 2 Toad. He's actually not that good. You can set any card, but I'm mostly just setting the spells and traps anyways. So 3 Nikomata. Nikomata has this combo with Card of Demise, where you can pitch Resolve Card of Demise first during the end phase, and then search for her. You get to keep your 1 card during the end phase, so it's very important. So yeah, 3 of that. I'm mostly always going to Benboku as a follow-up play anyways. Benboku is Stratos of the deck. He can search himself. 3 QB. She searches the trap card, so you can search any amount of traps really in a turn. If you have, actually sorry, this card's amazing. You can get up to 2 trap cards in 1 turn. My bad. So spell cards. I'm doing this combo. This is the main reason why my deck differs quite a bit. This card is actually pretty sick for Majespectors. It further lets me get further ahead. Pretty much every turn past turn 1. I can resolve multiple Majespectors, pretty much get any Majespector I need. So if I have the sufficient amount of skills in this, I can actually just go off. It's really hard for my opponent to like break my boards and whatnot. So you get Village, no matter what deck I'm going up against, because of the control deck, I can just terraforming it out. It all depends. It all depends on how, what my hand is, if I have Card of Demise or not. So if I don't have Card of Demise, I'm mostly just going into this. Or if I don't have Card of Demise but a sufficient amount of like monsters or back row to protect my monsters I might have Pendulum Summoned, I'd add this. So yeah, this card's actually insane in main deck. It actually won me like pretty much quite a bit of games. 3 Card of Demise, 3 Duality, obviously the combo. 2 Rivalry. I would actually move this card to 3 if I could. This card's actually insane. 2 Pendulum Reborn. This is your only way to bring back Kieran if Kieran's gone to the graveyard because of Majespector's, because of Demise. So if I ever resolve Demise and pitch a bunch of Majespectors, I activate this and combo. 2 Storming. I'm doing 2 Storming instead of Drowning because Drowning is kind of a dead card in this deck, to be honest. Because the way the deck is played, if you actually do fall behind, your opponents play around those anyways. They don't do anything. They actually kind of clog with Card of Demises. Yeah, and it's not very often you'll notice when you're ahead, you know, the Drownings just become a dead card. So, yeah. 2 Tornado. This card's actually really good. 3 Tempest. I think this is a really good ratio for this. I thought about running a Supercell to recycle all the trap cards too. 3 Chaos Trap Holes. Chaos Trap Hole is actually really good versus pretty much everything in this format. And 4 the counter traps, Psalm Strikes. Yeah, you don't really care about your life points. You're just kind of trying to secure the early game with this deck. So yeah, this is the deck I also took to Nats and did quite well. Yeah, so what people don't understand is this guy is pretty much your go-to guy. Whenever you have Floodgate anything, this card's actually amazing. So you go into your extra deck quite a bit, but not as often as you think. It's very situational, but the extra deck itself is pretty solid. For the side deck, I think it's actually kind of important with this deck. I'm doing Dark Hole Regekis because this deck in itself has a hard time getting over really big monsters. 2 Pendulum Storm. I'm gonna be either moving this to 3, I think, because this deck's actual worst matchup is actually the Draco Pals. So depends on which ones they play in the skills. Like if they ever play Elector, it's gonna be really hard. This card's actually amazing. I'm gonna definitely move this up to 3. This is the new card I was running. 2 MST. You kind of need this game to 3. Necro Valley. 2 Imperial Iron Walls. One of these is gonna be going to 3. Either Pendulum Storm or Imperial Iron Walls. I don't know yet. This card's for like any sort of random Demise mirror, whatever, at my locals here anyways. I mean, I actually played this at Nats as well. This is for the Demise builds. And 3 Huge Revolution. So I'm running this because this is all that matters. As you know already, if you're actually playing this control variant of any Demise deck, your opponents are always going to side in Twin Twisters, and I used to run Magic Deflector. Really though, I don't really care if Monarchs tribute my guys, but it's just to protect my back row. I can't afford to get blown out going second, you know, or first against really strong decks, especially like Monarchs and stuff. So yeah, so this card actually is really good. It's protected me so much by now from Full House. And there's another card called Royal Flush as well. So, yeah, you know, and Magic Deflectors offer you no defense versus those. So yeah, guys, this is the deck I took to Nats, and I got knocked out in round 7. It was unfortunate because I didn't see enough monsters. But yeah, this deck is solid. You'll probably win any locals ever with this deck. I'm not going to lie. This deck deals with anti-meta stuff really well. It deals with like it's solid. Its only downside is the fact that their monsters are really weak. That's the only problem. So when the situation calls for it, and it's very important to make it out of the early game with this deck, that you can have outs to anything, any big monster, anything crazy, whatever. You always have outs. It's just going first, like, you know, taking control of the game is very important with this deck. And as you go on, you kind of just notice that you're unstoppable as you're able to mount up your advantage over and over, and you know, get all the counter traps you need. Your opponent can't really break through you. They can't really do anything. So once you have like a decent amount of board, once you're ahead, you want to just go ahead and summon Kieran then. You don't want to go ahead and summon it first, and people are starting to run that counter pendulum card, Wavering Bonds for that. So yeah, I don't know. It might get hit to 1, I don't know yet, but all I know is my deck will be on to 1. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Suji.
So yeah, this is Majespector Demise.
All right, thank you, Suji. Till next time, guys, take care, have fun dueling, and good luck dueling. Thanks, man.